Good afternoon, everyone. It's Mystic Mama Divine Healing here to do a energy check-in on January 28th. Actually, I think today's the 29th. So January 29th to the 31st for Twin Flames. Let's see what's going on the Twin Flame journey. Welcome to my channel. Again, as I said, I'm Mystic Mama. This is a channel that's a safe place for twin flame soulmates of any type, twin rays, whatever, what have you. I am an intuitive reader, a spiritual healer, and I generally challenge for those that are in separation. So not everything that I'm going to say to you here today is going to resonate with you. So please take what does resonate and what doesn't resonate. Leave it here. Leave it on the table. There's a big old table here. Take what you want. Leave what you don't want. So, and if you are interested, because this reading is for the collective, so not everything is going to resonate because there's so many diverse people in the collective. Not everything is going to resonate for someone. So if you want to get a better, clearer message on your personal circumstances, you can comment below. You could also reach me at mysticmamadivinehealing@gmail.com, and we can check in on your personal circumstances. I do encourage movement, interaction on this page. I'm trying to grow my page and get my page out there so that more people can see, because a lot of you are friends, a couple of family members, and then of course my divine feminine and the couple of divine masculines that are on this journey with me. So I would like to grow my channel, and I need your help to do this. So if you would please like and subscribe and share, this will get the message out to more people who need it, because not everybody has someone to help them or to support them along their journey, and this journey can be difficult and lonely. So please like and subscribe my video. Comment below if you want a reading, and if you've never tried me out before, I am offering free readings with a like, subscribe, and a share to those who I've never worked with before. Please note the energy is transferable and can be same-sex relationships. The divine masculine does not have to be a male. It can be a female, and the divine feminine likewise can be a male instead of a female. So that's what we're doing. Let's get started. I know already, and I'm telling you right now, this is going to be 2 parts, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 decks. Might be 3 parts, but I'm going to try to keep this down to just 2 parts. And eventually I would like to be able to make my videos just 1 video. I'm working on that, but as of right now, we'll be doing 2 parts, because if I do a 30-minute video, I don't get the information out. I'm looking at the counter, I'm rushing, so there's a lot going on, and I'm missing my downloads, I think, and clear, concise messages, because I am actually concerned about time, etc., etc. So if you don't like cursing, you might want to move the fuck on, because I really do curse on occasion. I try not to, but sometimes I talk like a sailor on Friday night payday and he's drunk. Sometimes. Try not to, but it might pop up. Okay, so if you do have a problem with that, I apologize ahead of time, and if you really can't deal with it, you can go somewhere else. There are many readers here in Tarot Land. So let's get started. January 29th through the 31st. What is happening with the divine masculine and the divine feminine? I haven't done a reading with the divine masculine and divine feminine for a while. I've done a divine masculine check-in, divine feminine check-in, but not really the 2 of them. I did the karmic, I think, karmic and the divine masculine a little while ago. Okay, so I'm going to start with like some messages. What's going on in the relationship. I have called in my angels, my guides, my way showers, my ancestors who have ushered in my Orisha. I have cleansed, I have shuffled. I will give the cards 1 more shuffle and cut them in front of you. And my space is prepared, and there is peace, and there's a wonderful, I love my reading room. It is the most peaceful place, other than my bed. It's the most peaceful place in my apartment. So, welcome to the channel. Let's get started with the reading. Okay, let's get started. I am going to shuffle the deck one more time. I often shuffle. That's why I don't shuffle because I sometimes shuffle forever. All right, Spirit, what is going on with this divine masculine and the divine feminine the weekend of January 29th through the 31st? Okay, energy at the bottom of the deck. There's some concealing going on. There's secrets. There's mysteries hiding. Okay, so there's some secrets. There is some secrets. Something is being hidden. All right, I'm going to pull 4 cards from each deck. Okay, what's going on? What's happening in this relationship? Okay, I'll show them to you. There is some lust going on. Intense sexual energy, non-committal. Notice that's non-committal. So somebody might just want to come in and hit it and keep it moving. But it's intense, and there's sexual energy between the two of them, which is not unusual for divine feminine, divine masculine. Soul relationships really have intense physical contact. Unspoken, lost words, disappointment. So there's some words that have not been spoken between them. They are regretted. Someone is regretting not speaking words, and someone is disappointed. Okay, there are disappointments. All right, 2 cards fell right out. Confessions, unexpected message, unveiling, and justification. So there may be some messages that have come through that weren't expected by the divine masculine or divine feminine, vice versa, however you take it, however it resonates. So messages that were unexpected. Unveiling and justification. So there may be some truths coming through. There may be some energy that has been cleared up by sharing things. There's some kind of and justifying, unveiling of the truth. The divine masculine, divine feminine might be. We're going to clarify this, find out who it is, but somebody's telling somebody their truth. The other card that came out is the inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. So this particular group right here, this divine counterpart right here, it's a heart song. They know in their heart who they are. They know that they're their counterpart. They have an inner knowing. They are communicating with telepathically, and there is an intuition. So they're following their intuition. But these, if we look at the cards, there's not a lot of bright light going on there. So there is something going on this weekend between these two. Let's get a little bit of info on this. Okay, let's get a bit of info. Where's mine? To use this. Okay, so this is what's going on between the two of them. They know each other. They know there is lust, unspoken confessions, and heart song. So there is communication breakdown between these two. There may have been, because this was the first card that this energy has come through, because there was an intense lust and sexual energy, but it was a non-committal energy, okay? And it could have, this non-committal energy, one person could have been committing, the other person could have been committing, but there was something very lustful. There was something that was unspoken, and there's something that's unspoken about this situation that has created disappointments. Okay, so there's some disappointments between these two. There's also been an unexpected message. Someone has received an unexpected message or someone is going to get an unexpected message that they did not realize was coming through. Okay, so let's just pull. We'll get some clarifying. So let's just pull for the divine masculine. Let me do one. That didn't work. So let's try it again. Okay, cut. I'm going to use this for the divine feminine because I'm doing her first, since she's the one that awakened first. Overall energy is This is the Seven of Pentacles. There's been an investment in this relationship. There's been an investment in this relationship, and look at this person's face. This is the Divine Masculine, and the Divine Masculine has invested in a relationship that he's looking for a fruition. He's waiting for, you know, this to come, to manifest, to come, you know, for the Pentacles to his monies. Can you see that? But anyway, this Divine Masculine, if you can see the look on his face, he's not very happy, okay? He's invested into something and he's waiting for it to come in fruition, but it's not happening yet. His investment's not paying off yet, and he's not happy about that. All right, Divine Masculine. So what's up with this lust? I'm going to pull 4 cards for the Divine Masculine on these topics: lust, unspoken confessions, and heart song, and where he is in these energies. Then I will pull the Divine Feminines and clarify where she is. So the first card that popped out was the King. Let me make sure these are okay. So it's not in reverse. The King of Wands. All right, the lust. I'm not surprised to see that the Divine Masculine is in his King of Wands energy. The King of Wands, is pretty much is a self-made man. He's not a man who's just been given. He has a man who has methodically thought. So this is great energy. He know, okay, one thing he does know for sure, he want to hit that. Look at that big stick he's holding. So he definitely wants to come in and hit it. There's mad sexual energy. But this is a Divine Masculine who has thought, who intellectually has seen what it is he's won. He's a self-made person. He's looking at it and he's holding on to it. And he can be kind of, if you look at his face, he ain't the friendliest person on earth either. All right, so that's what we have for lust. So let's get a message for unspoken. What's going on? Who's not speaking? What's this unspoken about? King of Wands wants to come in intently. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, Divine Masculine. No, you don't know that you're a twin, do you? Do you really? Do you really? And you ain't said shit about it. You regret that you didn't really. You had a feeling, and if you didn't have a feeling, you definitely know this weekend, but you're not talking about it. But this is the twin flames. There's a Gemini energy associated with this as well. This is lovers, okay? This is making a choice and knowing that, you know, honestly, this Divine Masculine, I do channel for those in separation. I don't actually see a third party here just yet. There very well could be, but because the lovers sometimes talks about choices, okay? And if you look at this, this is divine. This is the sun. This relationship is blessed. So the Divine Masculine is probably not speaking on the fact and is regretting the fact and a loss for words, because when you realize that that God Almighty, or whatever source that you go to, the above on high, has blessed a relationship specifically with you and another person and God, that is over freaking whelming. You have no words when you realize this. I know when I first realized I was a twin flame, I was like, what? I never heard of it. And then when I started reading on it, and if you have not read about this, and you know, do some research. I've got some videos somewhere one day, real soon. I will organize my videos, and you can find information like find out what a twin flame is about. But yeah, this Divine Masculine, he's not speaking about it. He's not said a word. He regrets that he hasn't spoke on this. He's disappointed. All right. The disappointment may be because there is unspoken and there's regret, and it might be too late. Who knows? But let's continue. What's up with the confessions? These are my confessions. Is he Usher this weekend? What's going on? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at that. Ooh, now you were crying. Poor Masky. There is a third party. Remember I said I didn't know if there was a third party. But yeah, the heartbreak is because, yeah, there's a third party. The masculine chose someone, some situation over the Divine Feminine, which is not led. That's why all these darkness cards are here. We're going to pull and see what's up with the feminine. But it's because of a third party. Who knows? There may be an unexpected message, an unveiling, a revealing. If this third party situation was something that was hidden, there may be unveiling. You know, there may be a secret. It might come out about, you know, the relationship. An unexpected message. Someone could find a message from someone between two people or whatever. But there are going to be confessions. Is this divine masculine going to confess to his third party, which is a karmic, by the way, because if you are a divine masculine, divine feminine in a twin flame journey, anything else around you is not a twin flame journey. And if it's a relationship that's not serving you and is full of toxicity, and you have been virtually manipulated, either financially or physically manipulated by a person who is supposed to love you, then guess what? That is not a divine relationship. But it actually is, because you need to learn a lesson from that person. The thing about that is people learn their lessons and are supposed to move on. Some people get stuck, especially if they're materialistic and shallow. They get stuck and they stay in a situation, justifying it maybe with children or maybe with not having enough finances to make it on their own. But this weekend is some heartache behind some confessions. Who knows? Maybe and at the bottom of the deck, there's not a lot of sleep going on for the masculine either. The masculine is not having a really good weekend. He didn't have a good weekend last weekend. It looks like this weekend's not going to be any better. Oh my God, speaking of secrets coming out, justifying the heart song is inner knowing, telepathically, and intuition, and that's the moon. This is his divine feminine, okay? The divine feminine depicts the moon. And if you look at this, there's just two towers. Those are polar. To me, I see polar opposite situations. Like they're at the divine masculine's personal life, there may be one type of person with that karmic, and with the feminine, there is another type. Two polar opposite personalities. There is a dog and a wolf that's howling at the moon. The moon is about revealing secrets. With this confessions and unspoken, there could be revelation of something of some sort that happens this weekend with the divine masculine that is going to reveal some secrets. This is also about going in, and it's on the card. This is also about going inside and doing some work, okay? Going inside and understanding who you are, revealing the truth, the inner knowing of who you are as a person. And with this card, with the King of Wands, the Lovers, the Heart, the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords, excuse me, and the Moon, this divine masculine, there are lots of divine masculines who do not know they're on the journey. This divine masculine knows he's on the journey, okay? So, and death. He's ready to transition, okay? So that's the divine masculine. Let's go on the other side. Where are you, Fem? And let's do the divine feminine. What's happening with her? Okay. What's happening this weekend with the divine feminine? Their twin flame journey. Energy at the bottom of the deck is the devil. She may be obsessing over her divine masculine. They're both kind of obsessed. There may be some toxic energy. You know, some harsh words, some bad feelings. Just could be some drinking going on. Abuse. Capricorn, divine feminine may be a Capricorn. So let's see. Clarify lust, please. Clarify lust. All right, this is clarified with the Six of Swords. Intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. The divine feminine is moving away from that bullshit, okay? It's intense, yes. The sexual energy is there, yes. Non-committal energy is there, yes. And divine feminine saying, no, I'm not having that. You're not going to crumb me. Okay, you're not gonna come in and throw me a crumb here and there. You're not gonna throw me a little bone, and I'm just going to say, "Oh, thank you, Divine Masculine. I'm so happy that you threw me a crumb." Keep your crumbs, okay? Because the Divine Feminine is like, I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than that. I know you're my masculine. She's saying, I know that you have shut the door on me, pretty much, basically, and now you're trying to come back in with this little non-committal, lustful energy. I want you just as bad as you want me, she's saying, but I'm not accepting that. This Divine Feminine is setting up boundaries, and she's moving away from all this drama. She's not dealing with that kind of energy anymore. Good for you, Divine Feminine. Good for you. Unspoken, what's that mean? She's moving on to calmer waters. She's not dealing with it. Strength. Having the strength to resist. Okay? Having the strength. She had to be strong. All right? Because look what happened. The Divine Masculine chose another lover and ended up with a heartbreak behind it, okay? Now he's going inside, all right? And the words that were unspoken that he didn't know. He knows now, but he didn't know, and he regrets that he didn't know. And he's at a loss for words to say it. He doesn't even know how. It really depends on how the separation occurred between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. If it was a clean... responsible adult type of breakup, then there may not be, there may be regrets, but the disappointments, the loss for words, no. But the Divine Feminine has the strength to handle her regrets. She didn't care about being lost for words. She's not at a loss for words herself. And she's very disappointed. So she's had the strength to move on from this energy. She's not staying in this energy this weekend. The Divine Masculine is in that energy. The Divine Feminine is like, oh, well, I'm moving on. I'm not thinking about that. You wanted to be in your state that you're at, and now you're there. Okay? Confessions. Ooh, Lord have mercy. All kinds of cards fell out. This one is one that fell out first. And, that's what's up. The Divine Masculine chose, and what was beside that was the cups. The Divine Masculine chose to walk away from his Empress, and he knows it. Now, see, when you are in a divine relationship and you have been given all kinds of signs, synchronicities, opportunities to move through your door of prosperity, to move through your door of abundance, to move through your door of independence, of happiness, and you choose another situation, okay, that actually ended up causing you some heartbreak because you realize that this is the Empress. Now, see, Polo Divine Masculine, you know it now. Are you going to tell her? Are you going to confess to your Divine Masculine, your Divine Feminine that you know? Send her an unexpected message. Just hit her up. Reveal to her that what you know. Or are you going to, reveal to the karmic that you realize, and it does not matter what is happening there, because even if it is financially secure, this is the Empress. This is the counter to the Divine Masculine. And unfortunately, he chose wrong. He chose the wrong lover, even though he thought it was right. And, and with the universe blessed a union, but it wasn't the right one. The lovers, you were supposed to choose your Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, but your heart's hurting now because you didn't. And if there's a secret, that shit's going to be revealed. You better believe that. So you think you howling at the moon now with these two different counterparts? Two different polarities. That's trouble. Okay, so what else for the Divine Feminine? So the Divine Feminine is moving on. She's in her strength. She's standing as the Empress. You do it, girl. You go, Divine Feminine. Because I know it's not easy, honey, but congratulations. You're standing in your strength. You're being blessed, okay? You keep it up. What's up with Heart Song? The Ten of Wands. I mean, that's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's everything. All right. She knows. She knows this is where she's headed. She's moving out of those choppy waters into calmer waters, not dealing with how the divine masculine is coming at her. She has the strength to persevere, even though, you know, there were disappointments, and she recognized that the divine masculine chose another karmic situation over her and left her hanging. But she had to, she regretted it. She had disappointments, and there were no words, because she probably, it looks like this masculine ghosted her, and there were no words that she could share. Okay, so she had to find the strength inside her. But look at what she's taming. She's taming a beast. Okay, so this is how strong she is, and moved into her empress. Okay, she is an empress. This embodies all 4 of the queens. And look at her foot is standing on, look at her foot on the moon. All right, she's foot is on the, is that a moon or is yeah, honey, I think that's the crescent moon. For some reason I thought it was horns. For the longest time I thought it was a horn, but I'm looking at that, and that looks like she's stepping right on a crescent moon. Okay, which is the feminine energy. All right, the moon, and she has her shield. So she is a warrior. She is embodiments love. Look at that heart there. And the flower, okay? She is everything. She embodies it all. And while the divine masculine is over there with his heartache, okay, this is where she is this weekend, standing in her emperor. So the confession is she stands strong and she stands tall, and this is where she's headed. There is ultimate happiness, joy, the Ten of Pentacles, and that's here on earth. And if that's her masculine, then it is. If it's not her masculine, then it's not. But this is where she's headed. This is ultimate joy. Okay, so it is what it is, you know. Good for you, divine feminine. Great weekend ahead for you. Okay, so let's see what else. What do we want to talk about? So let's talk about what's actually blocking these two from union. What is blocking them from union? We're going to use the Kepler and Lenormand deck. Information about the twin flames on the twin flame journey, the weekend of the 29th to 31st. Okay. Energy at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Sly Fox. The 14 breaks down to a 5. So that's some conflict. That's definitely some change. There's been some lies. There's been some lies and some confessions that are needed, because there is definitely some lying going on. Okay. A fox is sneaky. A fox, fox is a narcissistic little animal. Okay. So with this energy, I would say, you know, that's the masculine. But honestly, it's the energy, the overall energy for what's going on. So there's been some lies and some deceptions happening in this relationship that's causing the blockages. Okay, there's some unspoken, there's lost words, there's disappointments, there's unveiling. So there's secrets in here, with the moon being there, confessions being there, an inner knowing here. The heartbreak. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, so Spirit, what's blocking this union, please? I'm going to take 4 cards. What's blocking the union? What's blocking the union? There's a false person around. The false person, I guarantee you, is right there. Okay? The divine masculine chose another person. And honestly, the divine masculine, he thought about it. Okay? He thought